Hey guys, Shiny here. We are back with Drakengard 3. Again. Hey Jason. So... we will be doing it like the past few times. So about 3 hours of this and then we'll swap games. I still feel like we're really close, though, to actually beating this. So maybe today. We will see. Yes, maybe. I think it's safe to say maybe. We will see. We were getting close last time, so... Back into the black and white silence. The silence is ours, to reference the song in this game. Oh, wow. That's impressive considering how you describe your levels. Wow, he must be like a master of Mario Maker. This just means you need to make something more difficult. Really challenge him. The yawns are starting early today. I've been busy with things. I don't know, Lim would probably do it under a condition. You would probably have to play Mario Party with us for him to play Mario Maker with you. I don't know. No, I had to wake up early. I wasn't planning on waking up early, but my mom needed help with something, so I woke up way too early and I just couldn't get back to sleep. So I've been working on re-debut stuff. It's fine, Lim. If you got stuff you need to do, it's fine. It's not like you've missed much. Miscounted. Like I said, I had to wake up early, so I'm a little tired. Because I couldn't get back to sleep, so I just been doing re-debut stuff. The program that I'm doing my animation in, like 2D animation, it works a lot differently than what I'm used to. So I'm thinking I'll have to do something a lot more simpler than what I was originally planning for my alerts, just because I have to learn a whole new program to do what I want to do. So the alerts are going to be very, very basic. I think I might already have them done. I'm not sure. So I've been working on emotes mainly today. Like trying to improve them or make them look more nice. Fix the little errors and stuff. Because even if I push the re-debut back to my anniversary, I still don't think I would have the alerts done to the point that I want them done. So I'm just gonna go with something very basic. I can improve them later after I'm more familiar with the program. But no, it's so weird. This program, it doesn't let you like tweak things by frame. You have to like draw the frames individually outside of the timeline and then import them into the timeline. It's so weird. Unless I am missing something, which wouldn't surprise me at all. It's so weird. So I managed to do like this 4-frame sort of janky animation, and that might be it. No, never. Not gonna happen. I am not that type of person. All the emotes that I'm doing right now, it's basically just refining the ones that we already have and making them look nicer. Because something I didn't do on stream, if you look at my model, you'll notice that the lines aren't actually black on my model. It's sort of this reddish brown color. It's colored lines, and then it's like a dark blue for my hair. So I'm changing the line colors and smoothing out some of the lines that are a little bumpier, and obviously tweaking one of the emotes to actually look like my new design. Well, all of them are getting updated to match the new designs. I got done with one this morning and I realized that I was using the wrong layer type, so I have to redo them again. No, it's not. Here. If I zoom in, it'll probably be easier to see. See? It's sort of like a reddish-brown color. And then the hair is like a really dark blue. It's more obviously a dark blue when you look at like the highlight. But yeah, V-Roy doesn't do black lines, which is sort of nice. Then it doesn't look. It looks nicer with colored lines, honestly. How is your life a lie? I have colored lines. The only parts that have like black on my model is my glasses frame. Like the dark color for my eyes, it's just a dark blue. I rarely use black or dark gray on any of my models. This one has some for my glasses, obviously. And then, like my Matsuri outfit, it has black shorts and like the gray outline, and that is it when it comes to like black on any of my outfits. Because even my vocal synth one, it's all shades of blue and white. But no, doing colored lines takes a lot longer. That's why I didn't do them for the placeholder ones. But for the, like, final version of the emotes, I want them to look nice and have, like, the actual colored outlines. I have to remember the patterns. I didn't do this for my early stream this week, so it's been a bit. Hmm? So the US gets decent Switch pre-order bonuses for the games that aren't actually going to be good. I see how it is. I see how Nintendo screws us. I get it. At least when it comes to PlayStation stuff, we get like decent pre-order bonuses. It's literally just Nintendo that screws us over. Like next week when Splatoon comes out, I'm just getting a sticker sheet. Not even like magnets or a keychain or an art card or something. It's a sticker sheet with like 3 stickers on it. It's sad. I want something Splatoon related that isn't a sticker sheet. At least that's something. Because I'm sort of needing a new, like, tiny bag to hold, like, my Switch and my battery pack. Because the bag that I'm currently using is starting to rip. And it's like, I don't want anything to fall, because this is the bag that I use to hold my Switch case and my battery pack. Those things falling and breaking would not be good. I would not be able to replace those if they died currently. What is this? I will have to, That is a very long link. Oh yeah, that's not bad. I used to use those types of bags all the time. But then I realized it's a little too big for what I need. So I stopped getting those and getting smaller bags. Yeah. Monday is a little awkward, I've realized, for like early streams, especially if I'm like gone for the weekend. So I'm actually thinking about changing the days for my early streams. Maybe. And maybe doing 2 early streams after my schedule change. So maybe like Tuesdays and Thursdays. I thought maybe that would be better. Maybe. I still haven't fully decided. Yeah. So that's why I'm thinking maybe I'll do like an early stream and a normal stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. To mix things up a bit. And then it's not like I have my early streams like right back to back. Sort of like every other day sort of thing. Personally, when I fought him, I didn't, like, fight him. I just threw the Pokeball and I caught him. So you could get him, just don't fight him. Well, it took a couple of times, but eventually I got him. I still had to reset several times before he actually stayed in the ball. There we go. I just needed to remember how one's patterns went. Ah. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. I remember now. Oh, since we were sort of talking about like my art program earlier, something cool happened, or something cool got announced. You know Shonen Jump, right? Well, they've released their manga program free like several years ago, but they've decided to try and compete with Webtoon, and they've made like an app where you can like publish the comics you make using their manga program for free. And it gets posted globally. I'm intrigued. Not that my art is any good, but it's cool. And they're gonna do like monthly contests and stuff and awards. And it's like, ooh, it's fantasy. It's cool. Because they've done contests before with this program, and like the winner got published in like an actual Shonen Jump magazine and got translated and stuff. But now it's like, oh, let's just compete with Webtoon, since Webtoon's really big, and let's tie it in with our program, and everyone has what they need so they can make their own manga. And it's like, oh, this is cool. I want to make an attempt, but I don't think it would go well. No. My art is not good. I've come to accept the fact that my art isn't good, at least not for, like, what I want to make. I've accepted that fact. It really depends on the day, Jason. It really depends on the day. Sometimes we're all chaos. Sometimes it's only a handful. Sometimes it's only a single person. It really just depends on the day. What mood we're all in. Let's see, you're the best troll level maker in chat? That's something literally only you can claim as far as I'm aware. Yeah, it's a little obvious, but still. Doubt. Lots and lots of doubt, Jason. I mean, it's literally in your name. I paused at the wrong time. Yeah, that's always been your username. As long as we have known you, at least. But shiny dollars do not exist. Or are you talking about channel points? Ah. Probably. I haven't really thought about it. Part of me wants to, like, have Drakengard 3 done by next week. Just so I can still, like, alternate between Splatoon and Animal Crossing. Because I do want to finish my island. And I haven't really had a chance to play any game off-stream. So it's like I kind of need to stream Animal Crossing if I ever want to finish my island. Well, I'm probably gonna start Splatoon 3 with story mode just so I can get back into the swing of things. And I have never actually played, what is it, Salmon Run? I've only done Turf War, and the demo was the first time I actually ever did a Splatfest. So there's a lot of aspects of this game I've never actually explored. Like I said, money isn't everything. Your views, your interaction with chat, that is more valuable in the long run when it comes to, like, the algorithm side of things. Money doesn't matter. It is appreciated, but the thought is more important. No problem, GM. Have a good rest of your day. Run while you can before the black and white monotony consumes you all. This is true. Because GM, being the goat that he is, gave everyone gifted subs. Me being distracted, making me die. Yes, this is true. Lim beat GM to the punch on that one. My mom keeps asking me to teach her how to Twitch so she can subscribe to me, and I keep forgetting to. Because she got locked out of her account, so she's like, I need help getting my account back so I can sub to you. I find it funny. Well, Lim always calls you Goat, so I'll call you Goat. Because it's true. You are amazing, GM. Yes, it is a good thing. No, not scapegoat. Would you prefer me to pull out like the 90s slang and say you were a mad lad? And gifted everyone subscriptions? And I don't know what other slang to use for you. And there is no other slang. I just have to say you are awesome and you gifted everyone subs. Okay, see ya. We will just be here in this black and white monotony. Okay. That one is the one that throws me off. Maybe. Maybe. We will see how I feel after 3 hours. Because after 3 hours of this, I do sort of start zoning out. And my finger does start hurting. Because unlike normal rhythm games, I can't really switch, like move my finger around. It's literally just hitting X over and over and over again and not actually moving. So we will see. But 3 seems to be my cap when it comes to this level. But no, it's literally just the last part that I'm having issues with now. So we are very close. Yeah. It's literally, I think if I can get past this one pattern that I'm stuck on, I might be okay. I don't know for sure. That there might be more tricky ones after that. That wouldn't surprise me. But it's literally, there's a gap and I keep timing the gap wrong. Because there's like a pause and then there's more notes. I think there's at least 2, maybe 3 patterns after that one. Because sometimes when you die, the rings will keep coming and you can hear the triggers. And I think I counted like 2 or 3 patterns after that one once. So we're really close. And I have been told that the very last note doesn't actually make a sound. You just have to guess it. So that's about all I know for like future patterns. Because it's not a rhythm game. If it was a rhythm game, I would have the music on and it would be a whole lot easier. Instead, the music is like a detriment to actually timing things right. This is just a, like, pattern memorization game. Because literally for all of these, I'm just counting in my head, and that's how I'm timing things. There are a few where I can, like, watch Mikhail in the rings and overlap them or things in the background, but for the most part, I'm just counting. Well, no, with rhythm games, like, say, Project Diva, for example, I memorize the lyrics and how the notes go. Like, when a line ends, when a line begins. Because the notes are usually laid out to match the lyrics. It's just I understand the patterns. So, we're getting close. We'll get there eventually. I don't really think we'll have more than a couple more streams of this if we do go past today. Because we are getting really close to the end. The final cutscene's gonna be really awkward, though, since there won't be any sound. Outside of, like, characters speaking, if there are any characters that speak. And sound effects, there won't be any music. The credits are gonna be so awkward. Just us staring blankly at a screen with a bunch of names. Because I'm assuming there's going to be a cutscene at the end of this to wrap everything up. Makes me wonder if I can find, like, the soundtrack on Amazon or something and add it in post. The audio or something, like find the digital download for the OST. But I'm not sure if this one would have a digital version of its OST. Or if I could track down the right songs. I am curious to hear what this song actually sounds like. Because I haven't actually taken the time to look it up. That one can still trip me up a bit. Here should... Part of me is curious to see how bad the music would throw me off now. Should I just do a random run with the audio on? Just to see how it goes, or should I keep going in silence until the very end? And then do it after beating the game? Watch me die with 0. Watch me not even get past 5. It won't last long, though. This is going to end very quickly. I will not be able to talk during this. I will have to be very focused because the music and the notes don't line up at all. I can't hear the triggers. Well, that's the farthest I've made with the audio on. Maybe I can... But I did a lot better than I thought I would, honestly. Maybe if I just... Instead of muting it completely... To save some of our sanity. Let me turn it down. That way we kinda have it, but I can actually hear and count things properly. It's very slight, but it is there. Maybe it won't be as distracting. Okay. At least I can hear the triggers now. Okay, I think I have the audio low enough that it won't, like, distract me. I can count. Your silent suffering has maybe ended slightly. Okay. We actually made it here with the sound on. Ah. Forgot that part. Okay, I guess we'll do this with very quiet sound. Ah. Miscount. Oh well. Yeah, to be completely honest, I always forget his name, but he is like one of my favorite composers after playing through like the Nier games and stuff. I love his music. So I'm pretty sure Drakengard 3 has the same composer from like the Nier games, Voice of Cards. His music's so good. Oh, speaking of Voice of Cards, there's a third one coming out. I'm bad with names sometimes. It's like, I can remember, like, the Kingdom Hearts composer name. Her name's, like, Yoko Shimura or something. But I follow a lot of people that talk about her. I don't follow a lot of people that talk about this guy. So it's like, I'll read his name. It's like, okay, this time I'm going to remember. And then I forget the next day. And I feel very bad about it. And I can't talk during that part with 2. It's like, for me to remember a name, I need to see it over and over and over again. It needs to be, like, bashed into my brain. But it's like, I don't follow a whole lot of people that talk about the music for Nier. I follow some people that talk about the music for Kingdom Hearts, so I have Yoko's name memorized. And then there's like Toby Fox, obviously, and those are like the only 3 game composers that I am truly aware of. But hey, I remember 2 out of 3 names, so that's not too bad, right? I want to say his name is like Oda, maybe? I think. That's gonna bug me now. Oh wait, I think I have one of the CDs like right behind me. On my desk. Next time I die, I'm going to look at the CD that is behind me and see his name and feel very stupid. No, I'm sure I've probably said it before, but Nier was the first game I played where I really noticed the music. Because this one part, I literally just had to stop playing and listen to the music. I couldn't do anything else. I just had to sit there for like 5 minutes. And it's like, oh, it's so pretty. I haven't had, like, any other game series do that to me. Where I just had to sit there and listen to the music. Yeah. It's like I notice good songs in my other games, but this is Nier Automata was the only one where it's like, I just want to sit here 5-20 minutes, do nothing but listen to this, please. There we go. 2 and 1 involve a lot of counting. Okay. I finally got past that part, though. I counted right, and then I freaked out, and then I died. Oh, before I forget... Okay, I have one of the special editions behind me. What is your name, dude? Get the book out of the CD. It just shows the remix artists, of course. Oh, there he is. Keiichi Okabe. That is the composer. I was right about the O. It's wrong about the rest of the name. Yeah. Well, I like a little bit of everything, as long as it isn't like country. It's just a lot of the games that I play end up having like orchestral styled soundtracks. Like Kingdom Hearts has one, the Nier games, Drakengard obviously. It just sounds pretty. Yes, I have a very crazy playlist that I listen to. Yes, her anniversary is August 31st, so it was a couple days ago, but yes. Well, it's not like I was streaming on the 31st, so it's like, well, Miku is important to vocal synthesis. She is not necessarily my favorite, not even in the Krypton characters. I still like her. I just discovered that I like other vocal synths more. But yeah, it is pretty cool. She's almost her actual age now. I was liking a lot of stuff. I was very happy. Her big anniversary song, they got my favorite producer to make it. And they're making a figure for that illustration for the video, and it's so pretty. If you scroll through my tweets or my likes, scroll down a bit, there should be a tweet about it. It's her with a bunch of stars. She's like sitting on a compass with like a flag she's holding or something. It's really cool. It's very pretty. It's probably gonna be $800, but I kind of want it. I probably won't get it though. But no, the Krypton characters, they're finally getting close to like hitting their actual ages. Like this year, Rin and Lin are actually going to be 14. So that's a cool thing. Next year, though, for Miku, it's gonna be crazy because she'll actually be 16. That is when Miku will explode everywhere. Kaito doesn't have a set date, but most people think he's in his 20s or 30s. Same goes for like Mako and Luca. At least I don't think they gave an age for Luca. Because Mako and Kaito, they didn't really have like a set character page when they were created. Unlike with like Miku and Rin and Lin. I think that was the age of his voice actor at the time. I forget. Most people just assume that they were the same ages as their voice providers. I forget their exact ages, though. Because Kaito's VA is actually a professional singer. He has, like, albums and stuff, if I remember correctly. I know Mako's does. And the same goes for, like, Gumi. Voice provider, voice actor. The voices aren't made from the computer. They sample a human's voice to make the voice banks. No. Krypton hasn't even touched AI yet. Even Solaria, so how vocal synths are made. There are currently two types of vocal synths. There are sample-based voice banks, and then there's the new AI voice banks. So with the sample-based ones, they get the person in the booth and they basically say the alphabet. For like the Japanese alphabet. For English, it's more complicated because we have so many ways to pronounce a single letter. It's stupid. But for like Japanese, they just go in and go ah, I, U, E, O. And then they do it for all of the letters. They hold the note for maybe like a second or two. Then it goes to programmers who say, okay, the note starts here, or the sound starts here, ends here. For like the sounds that have like a consonant and then a vowel, they'll say, okay, the consonant sound is here on this sound file, and then the vowel is here, and they cut it up like that. So yeah, most vocal synthesis is using the sample styled voice banks. So like Krypton, all of those. There are only a couple of vocal synths currently that use AI. Yeah, exactly. In Japanese, though, it's very simple, because if you can say a, I, U, E, O, you can pronounce any word in Japanese. Because the vowels do not change at all. But then with the AI voice banks, they have the voice provider come in and they have them sing a bunch of different songs a bunch of different ways. They have them go as high as they can. They have them go as low as they can. They have them sing with like maybe a twang, maybe without a twang. They have them sing slow songs, fast songs, medium songs, the whole 9 yards. And then they feed all of those songs into a computer. Then the computer, who has already been trained with like, okay, this is how this word is pronounced, will listen to the songs that have been provided by the voice actor and say, okay, when this voice makes this sound, it sounds like this. And that is how the AI banks work, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, most vocal synthesis, though, is using sample-based stuff. The exceptions being SynthV, which is what I currently use, and Sevio AI. I believe those are the only AI vocal synths currently. I could be wrong. I forget if VoiceRoid has one or if that is just Sevio. After I fell into the synthesizer V rabbit hole, I really don't want to leave it. Because they sound so good. But no, AI vocal synths are relatively new. I want to say the first AI bank came out maybe 2018, maybe, if even that. 2018, 2019, I think, was the first like AI vocal synth. Yes, this is the good rabbit hole where all of the vocal synths actually sound like humans, and it's crazy. That being said, though, I might end up getting a Sevio AI voice bank in the near future, hopefully, because my favorite vocal synth in general, vFlower, is getting an AI bank with Sevio. And if she sounds good, I kinda want her. Because they haven't done any tests for it yet. Because sometimes the AI banks will make them sound completely different than with their sample banks. And it's like, if she still sounds like Flower, I might need to get the AI Flower. No problem. Well, she's cool. I really like her voice. I like her V4 design. Her redesign for Sevio, though, it doesn't look a thing like her. So that makes me worried that she's not gonna sound the same. Because they got like a completely different illustrator to do her new box art. She looks like an Arknights character now, instead of like a punk rocker. It's like, it's still a good design, it just doesn't look like her. Okay. Those last ones are just so tricky. Yeah. It's like I'm consistent getting to the end, it's just getting to the end takes forever in a day. So by the time I get to the end to try and learn the new stuff, I forget the new stuff because I have to restart everything again. It happened when she got her new phone. because she had only been using it on her phone, and she tried to like reset the password, but apparently it wouldn't let her. So I keep telling her, just go on your computer and do it. It will work better because Twitch is so broken on phone. And she's like, but I want to do it on the phone. So I just need to set her down and show her the glory of doing things on the computer instead of your phone. Because I still can't get Twitch to work on my phone, and it's a new phone. And Twitch is just so broken on it. Because she got an account, like... Oh, when was it? I want to say when I was playing Ghost of Tsushima, she got an account. So she could, like, check my streams when she's at work or something. Not that she really has time to do it, but on the off chance that I'm streaming during her lunch break or something. But when she's got her new phone, some of the accounts didn't really swap over correctly. Twitch was one of them. And then I hit affiliate, and she's like, well, now I need to get my Twitch working again so I can be a sub and use your emotes. Maybe it really just depends on if I'm streaming during her lunch break or not. And like I said, she's starting a new job. What is it? Not next week, but the week after, and she's going to be doing a lot of training, so it'll be less likely then. Because like I said, my stream schedule is sort of her work schedule. Yeah. So, I stream when she's not home. Because usually when she's off, she tries to make me ignore my hikikomori tendencies and take me outside. But outside is where the heat is, and the bugs, and the people that don't wear masks, even though we're in one of the major hotspots in the US for COVID. And I want to avoid the idiots. I'm fine staying inside with the air conditioner. And the no bugs. And my games. And my sugar gliders. But it could. It could technically limb. Because it's an airborne disease. Like I said, I'm in one of the big hot spots. COVID never went away here. Even though everyone wants to say it has. People are still, like, constantly dying over here from COVID. In my area specifically. Daily. That's how my uncle died. Or not my uncle. Great-uncle? Grand-uncle? Great-uncle? Some family member died from COVID. Several family members, but only one that I actually knew personally. Yeah, that doesn't really work, Lobster. Well, it's called I Wear the Mask. I'm like the only one that still wears the mask in my area. I don't trust it. Personally, I think the shutdown should have lasted longer than they let it. Because the shutdown only lasted like a month over here. It should have lasted way longer than that. But all of the crazy extroverts were sick and tired of being cooped up at home. And ended shutdown early. So... yeah. Yeah, I don't take my mask off when I go out. And like I said, I have really bad heat stroke, so I only last about 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And then I go home. Because I'm about to pass out from the heat. So, yeah. It's like, I wish I wasn't so worried about it or conscious of it, because I really miss all my conventions that I used to go to. It's like the one time a year where I'm like, I don't care if there's a bunch of people. I don't care if I'm outside. There's anime. And I can't even do that anymore. But I can't get anything to drink if I am wearing my mask. What part of that don't you get? I do not take my mask off at all if I leave the house. Like, at all. Not if there's people around. I'm not an idiot. The only place I take my mask off is in the car, because the car is sort of sealed. We don't roll down the windows for anything. But if I am outside in any capacity, the mask is on. I hit it too soon. That one makes me nervous and I clicked the button too quick. See, what I wish was a thing, which started to become a thing like in 2021, were virtual conventions. Why don't they do more of those? They did it for 1 year and then they stopped it entirely because they could do the like in-person thing. It's like, but some of us still can't go outside. I want virtual conventions to be like a mainstay. And I'm sure there are other people that have other reasons for not being able to like go to an actual convention, and the virtual ones were like the first time they got to experience something like that. That they need to make that a more permanent option, I think. Sure, it means you miss out on like autographs and stuff, but still, you can still get merch. And you can still go to, like, panels. You can still host panels. It's like, well, why did they just suddenly stop doing it? But it was a good option. It's the only option that I can really do now. Because I do not see me ever leaving the house again in the foreseeable future. For, like, a convention. Which sucks. I miss cosplay. I have a cosplay that I haven't really been able to wear because the shutdown happened the day before I was gonna wear it. Welcome back. You haven't missed much. But that would be too hot, Lobster. What part of I have really bad heat stroke don't you understand? And as for the price of cosplay, it really depends. Like I said, I mainly like upcycle stuff for my cosplays, because I don't have a sewing machine, so I can't do anything by hand. Well, I have to do everything by hand, I mean. So I don't know. I can get off pretty cheap. Usually the most expensive part of the costume is just trying to figure out the shoes, because shoes are stupid, even from, like, secondhand shops. Let's see. Though I think this cosplay that I wasn't able to wear anywhere, I actually got the shoes on sale. I think they were about $30. And then the next most expensive thing for that costume were the lights, because I was actually doing a cosplay with lights for the first time, which really bums me out that I wasn't actually able to wear it. And the lights, I think, were about 15 or 20, something in there. But no, most of my cosplays usually come out under 100, unless the shoes are very stupid. Since I'm not, like, buying fabric or anything. I'm just working with pre-existing like shirts and shorts and pants and stuff and making them work. But no, for like the people that do everything from scratch, you can go up to about $1,000 probably with all the necessary materials. Because fabric can be very expensive, especially if you want something good. But no, let's see, my cheapest cosplay, if you want to know that, cost me all of about $10. Because I already had, like, the shirt and pants I needed, and I had an old shirt that I didn't necessarily need anymore or wore anymore, so I just chopped that up for extra fabric, sewed it onto the shirt that I was wearing, and then I just made my props, which cost me all of about $10. That was my Kara costume. And not counting the locket, obviously, because how much was the Undertale Special Edition? I forget. But I didn't have that, like, the first time I did my Kara costume. So it was just me as Kara with Flowey on my arm. I didn't even get to find a knife to carry around. There weren't any stores at the time doing, like, prop weapons. So it was just Kara and Flowey, no knife. I even had a heart-shaped locket. I hit that. Why did they have to make this section so long? With no checkpoints. Let's see. Counting, like, the really janky ones that I did my first convention. Yes, eventually I did buy a toy knife. But I had to wait for, like, the next Halloween to go into, like, one of the Halloween stores to get one. But yeah, I do have a toy knife now for Kara. But let's see. My first convention, they were very bad cosplays. One, I think, was decent, but the other two were very bad. I did Shion cosplay, very bad Shion cosplay. I did a very bad Rimokon Rin, and then I also did a Matryoshka Rin. The Matryoshka Rin, I think, came out very good. I still have the hoodie. I still don't mind wearing the hoodie that I made for that. Let's see, the next year I did... I finally got to step up on my cosplay for the next one. Let's see, I did Petra from Attack on Titan. Because I didn't want to buy a wig. Let's see. I think oh, and that's also the year that I did my Black Rock Shooter costume. I think I updated Shion slightly. That was slightly better, and I made a Keyblade for it. Was that the year that I did Tokyo Teddy Bear Rin? No, I think that was the year after that. I did a Tokyo Teddy Bear Rin. I did a Common World Domination Miku. I did Rock. I did Black Rock Shooter. I was doing the Innocent Soul version, the manga version of Black Rock Shooter, where she actually wears clothes. Let's see. I've done like a very basic Miku costume where I literally just grabbed pieces out of my closet that kind of look like Miku's outfit and threw those together to make a Miku costume. I've done Chisei from Ancient Mage's Bride. I've done a Rimuru from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Honestly, that one is my best costume. I had so much fun in it. It was the first time I had people like running up to me screaming from across the convention, and chasing me down for pictures. I've done a Frisk, and then I did Kara, but I had more fun as Kara, so I do Kara more than Frisk. Trying to think. I eventually updated Shion, like I did a serious update to my Shion costume. That one I did actually buy the coat for, because it's like, I can't make this. I do not have the skill for this. I do not have a sewing machine. I'm just gonna buy a legit organization coat. So I bought an organization coat. And then the cosplay that I never actually got to wear in the convention was an update to Rimokon Rin, where I actually got lights. Everything actually looks like the costume. It looks so much better. And I wasn't able to wear it. But yeah, mainly vocal synth stuff. Well, it's called I pull off Rimuru really good. So yeah. Because even though I was doing another, I just got a bunch of pieces, pre-made pieces, and made them work, I made sure that they looked like really, really close. And I had a squishy Rimuru with me. So I had the plushy slime version of Rimuru. So everyone was like, See, the funny thing is, when I did my, first time wearing that costume, Maleem's English voice actor was at the convention. I was her first Rimuru she saw at the convention, and she asked me for a picture. Not the other way around. She asked for my picture. My Rimuru was legit, man. I know I do good when the voice actors compliment me on my costume. I've gotten a compliment from Maleem's voice actor, and I got a compliment from Captain Levi from Attack on Titan for my Petra. I still wouldn't mind, doing my Attack on Titan cosplay again, and actually making the gear I forget what they're called, the mobility gear or whatever, because I didn't have that. It was literally just me with the jacket, white pants, and a white shirt. 'Cause I think I could make the gear if I tried. I know some tricks that would probably make it look okay. Even if I'm doing it on a budget. ODM gear, that's it. Just drawing a blank, don't mind me. Well, anyone can be an anime protagonist, they just have to become a VTuber. Okay. But no, it's funny. My Rimuru costume, I sort of did that on a whim. I wasn't originally going to do that for that one convention, but then I was at a store and I saw shoes that were kind of close to Rimuru's shoes for that outfit. And it's like, maybe. And then it's like, I'll look in their sell section and see if they have anything. They had the jacket I needed and the shoes. I already had the pants. I literally just needed to do like the waist cape and get like the undershirt and it was done. So yeah, that was a spur of the moment cosplay and it worked. Oh, and I had to make like the arm wraps, but still. Well, no, I was in line to get her autograph. But both times I got complimented was I was in costume in line to get an autograph. Nah, I was the first Rimuru. Well, Maleem's voice actor did actually hang out in the, like, artist alley a lot, because she is an artist. She draws all of her characters that she voices, sells, like, art cards and posters and stuff. But I was the first Rimuru she saw at that convention. Because originally I had printed out like a card for her to sign, but when I found out she actually drew stuff, it's like, oh, I have to get her card for Maleem. But yeah, before shutdown happened, I was planning on actually doing a V-Flower cosplay. I still wouldn't mind doing it, but I don't see any chance for me to actually wear it at this point. That and I kind of wanted to do a 9S cosplay. I like 9S. Or, someone from Pandora Hearts. Maybe Oz or Echo. And now that I'm a VTuber, I kind of want to make my character into a costume. Like my redesign. But again, I don't really see any opportunity for me to wear these things. Nines from Nier Automata. Then there's like Oz from Pandora Hearts, Echo from Pandora Hearts. Pandora Hearts is my favorite manga. It's like, I like Shiver, like, a lot, but oh my gosh, I wouldn't be able to cosplay her. She barely wears anything. Oh, and I learned something about Shiver and Fry. I learned why they are named the way they are named. A group of sharks is called a Shiver, and a group of eels is called a Fry. I learned that today. It's like, oh, okay. That makes sense for some of their designs and their, like, backstories or whatever, because Shiver's supposed to be like a shark tamer. And it's like, oh, okay, this makes sense now. And they're supposed to be, like, opposites, so Shiver, Fry, hot, cold. Big man is just big man. Because Shiver and Fry were more like... They were the ones that got, like, the name... Like, the punny names. Like Callie and Marie. I forget the other two's names. But that's the origin of their pun names. Yeah, Pearl and Marina. It's like, I haven't played any of one, but I know Callie and Marie, but I don't know Pearl and Marina. It's sort of sad when two's the only one that I've played any of. Yeah, they do. Maybe that's why I don't remember it. Because of that. But you'd think that would make me remember it more, because... To be completely honest, I kind of have a dark sense of humor. Oh, cool. Oh, one of the vocal synth accounts, like main accounts, actually follows me. Well, a couple years back, they were doing like an anniversary stream, and I didn't realize it was a thing at the time, but basically they were grabbing random accounts that mentioned like the characters or the stream or whatever, and would follow them. So I was like fangirling over Ia and One for a bit, and I ended up getting followed. That's because I try not to do it on stream. Because I know people with dark senses of humor can easily get, like, canceled or banned, so I try not to make those jokes online. But I will admit that sometimes in person I do make them. I know not everyone likes that sort of thing. I It's like, yes, it's sort of wrong to laugh at some of the things that I have laughed at. I will admit that. I know it's bad, it's probably wrong. But I can't help it sometimes. Well, it's usually like when I'm watching a movie with my family or something, and something like happens, and it's like, oh, this. And I say it, and they're all like, really? You're gonna say that? You're gonna go there? It's like, but it's funny, because it's a pun. Even though it is very dark, it is a pun. Therefore, it is funny. Those are like the only puns that I can usually think of on the fly, are the dark ones. Well, it's not necessarily that the movies are dark. It's just that sometimes my brain goes there. Because it can happen with any movie. No, it's like I'll joke around like that with like the people that I know, or that I like know what they're going through, just so I know I'm not like stepping on a nerve or something. But it's like doing it online seems a little wrong, because it's like I don't know the people's situation who's like watching me. The thing that I might have like some twisted joke about might hurt someone. I don't want to hurt someone by accident. So that's sort of the reason I don't do it on stream or on Twitter or YouTube or whatever. Because it's like, I don't know your guys' situations. I don't want to like trigger something. I was just explaining why I don't really do the whole dark sense of humor thing on stream. I don't want to, like, accidentally trigger someone or hurt someone because I'm making a joke over something that might be very serious to someone else. I'll only do those jokes around people that I, like, really know in person, or, like, understand, like, what situation they are in that said joke won't actually offend them. I try to be mindful of that. Yeah, it's like, I know some people probably don't mind, but I know some other people might. And some of the things that pop into my head for dark jokes really probably shouldn't be jokes, I will admit. Even those I hesitate to say next to people that I know. Because sometimes my mind goes places. I don't like it when it goes places, but sometimes it goes places. I blame whatever depression I had when I had my last job, because oh my gosh, I had so many dark things in my head. I did not like it. Yeah. Ah, yes, the darkest humor of all. Is your icon freaking out? I have no idea. I didn't see anything. I passed this one section once. I can't seem to do it again. Oh, what was it? Since I'm thinking about doing like more art streams and stuff after the re-debut, I was wondering, would anyone be interested in me trying to do like a Halloween animation? And like streaming me trying to do a Halloween animation, trying to figure out this program? Because the other day I got an idea, it's like, oh, I could do something spoopy with my character. And I kind of like the idea. No, just like an animation. Because I still do need to do like my animated emote, but I kind of need to learn the program a bit. So I thought maybe if I did like something short, something simple, it could like... I could figure out how the program works and then I would be able to make the emote. So... just a short little spooky thing for Halloween. Because usually, like, in the art community... No. Remember I was gonna do one with, like, the light sticks? But I'm trying to figure out the program. And I really don't know how this program works, so I need, like, something to test it out. And it's like, oh, maybe this. But no, like, in the art side of the internet, October is usually called, like, Inktober, where they do, like, a drawing a day or something. It's like, well, I could just make October into, like, animate something spoopy. Then I could do, like, a couple frames a day, several frames on stream, that sort of thing. I thought it could be interesting. So I could pull from, like, the Baku lore. And do something spooky. Okay. Whatever works. I hit that. You're talking to yourself, Lim. Oh no. Ah, that makes more sense. Because, yeah, from my end, it does sort of look like Lim is just talking to himself. Funny. Don't you love graphic glitches? Where am I? Darn it. Huh. I've only seen Twitch chat through like my OBS screen, so I have no idea. Because usually if I'm watching a stream, I actually close the chat and I just watch the stream. You were asking Lobster to play a game you hadn't even downloaded? You silly. For some reason, it wouldn't trigger when I hit the button. Boo. At least this doesn't feel as mind-numbing now that I have the sound on just barely in the background. Yeah. Focus on the pretty music, but don't focus too much or you won't be able to hit the buttons, because the buttons don't line up at all. Play what? I don't know. Is it like on the Switch or something? I didn't catch the name of the game other than it's Kirby. Oh yeah. That's the only way you can play online. Unfortunately, that is how most consoles work. Sounds like a plan. Well, my hand isn't bugging me like last time, so I might just keep going until it starts bugging me. My real hand. Last time I did this for 3 hours, my hand was like, you aren't going to move me anymore, right? You don't need to, like, draw anything after this, right? Because you need to put your brace on. And I don't feel as brain dead. The little bit of sound in the background, I guess, does help keep your sanity up. Even if it doesn't actually help you hit the buttons at the right time. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the full 5 hours of this, but we can try. Because unlike then, I do need to do drawing after this. I almost missed one of those. No problem. I think there was a lag spike. I am concerned. If this starts lagging like the normal game, there's no way I can beat this, but that felt like a lag spike. Oh no. At least I can consistently get to this part now. Not that I can get past the one part in this part. Well, I mean, I have made progress today. I can consistently get to the end now, instead of it being a 50-50 chance of me being able to get past one. I don't see where Mikhail is on that part. If and when I get to that part, I always die on that one. Because I can't see where Mikhail is. I don't know where in the circle he's supposed to be. I do not like allergies. I didn't really struggle with allergies until 2020. Because that's when I stopped, like, going out for the most part, so now my allergies just try to murder me. I don't even know what I'm allergic to. I hit that one. Well, I hope you have fun at work. Have a nice day at least. Well, sometimes they can. It takes a very special job for that to be the case, I am sure. But sometimes they can. Oh, nice. I hope that means they actually give you a little bonus for doing overtime. Because, like, at my last job, there was no such thing as overtime. Or, like, no bonus if you had to work it. Yeah, you got chewed out if you got scheduled overtime and they're like, you do know you aren't getting, like, paid extra for this, right? We didn't even get holiday pay. Each state is different. I hit that one. But no, there's... Yeah. Like, in the state that I live in, there isn't even, like, rules or regulations about, like, required breaks for, like, full-time workers. That is on a job-to-job basis. So, even though I was hired to be part-time, I was always scheduled full-time, even though I complained about always being scheduled more time than the full-time workers. I could not take any breaks because I was technically part-time, and they always scheduled me alone. So I would have to go all day without any food, and sometimes without anything to drink. I hated that job. No. All the full-time people were making like $5 higher than me. Because when I got called back briefly after the shutdown, and then I realized, oh, I really can't do this because of my heat stroke problem. If I had stayed on, I would have gotten like a $4 or $5 raise because they wanted everyone to have the same base pay as incentive to come back. So I would have gotten like the highest raise in the entire store, because I was apparently making nothing compared to everyone else. Yeah. Like, there would be some times when we would get, like, just holiday workers, like, people that were just working for Christmas or working on, like, summer break between school. And at bare minimum, they were usually making 16 an hour or something around there, and I was only barely making 11. And it's like, they would only be there for, like, 2 or 3 months, and then they would be gone. And I would be scheduled more than them, and I'm only making 11 an hour. It was sucky. It wasn't worth it. Yes, but when you're getting constant death threats daily, scheduled longer than you're supposed to be scheduled, yeah, it's no fun, especially when the people that don't really function at the job and only show up for a couple of weeks to a month are making like 16 bucks an hour. It hurts. Just because I talk smack about it a lot, I don't want to name names, but I worked retail. I don't want to get into any legal issues. Welcome back. I was doing the cash register at a retail store. It sucked. Yeah, it really does. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, but I guess someone has to do it. I would only wish that on someone with very, very good tolerance to people. Yeah. Yeah, constantly. Almost always once a week, and when you got near the holidays, almost every day. Constant death threats. There's a reason I'm pretty sure I had some form of depression, because there were points during that job where I started to believe the threats were valid. It got really bad. See ya, Lobster. I hope your job is better than the one that I used to have. I hope you have fun. Oh no. Well, think of it this way. You're getting away from the black and white monotony. You're escaping to color and sound. Or color and more sound. You're not just going around in circles forever and ever and ever. Oh no. Okay, then think of it this way. You'll get paid. They have incentive for you to go. They will throw money at you eventually. And hopefully you're being paid a fair rate. Well, it's been a while since I died to one. I think my hand is starting to give out. This might be the last loop. Okay. Yeah, no, never again. I do not care who was working there, never again. I have avoided that store and the stores in that, well, any store by that name since I left there because there's a part of me that wants it to close. I don't want to give them my money. That's how much I hated it there. But no, if I ever had to go back to retail, I would want to work at a small store instead of a big one. Because I think that was part of my problem. It was just when the store is super big, things can go quickly, go crazy really quickly, and it's not like management will be there to step in if something goes wrong to help handle the situation. You're sort of left there on your own and forced to take all of the death threats. In smaller businesses or smaller retail jobs, it's like everyone will hear you in the store if you start screaming death threats at the person. But anyway, my hand's starting to give out, so I think I might call the stream here. I know it's early, but I have some drawing I have to do, and I don't want to start hurting myself on purpose here. So I will see you tomorrow. Hope you have a good rest of your day.